Hey, we've got a great card on tap for you. The featured match will be a match between Dale Valentine and Bill White, and we know what these two think of each other. Also, Jose Lothario, Gene Stevens. We're going to have a great card, so stay tuned. Call a friend right now. Tell them to tune in to a great card of Southwest Championship Wrestling. And we're starting out this big card with one of the biggest wrestlers that I have ever seen, Mike the Biggin. And Mike, welcome again to Southwest Championship Wrestling. We're going to get you wrestling up here one of these days, and I hear you've been training with an old friend of mine.
Yes, sir. I've been training with Grizzly Smith down there in Louisiana. He's been showing me how to use my size a little better. You know.
Well, old Grizz, he's just doggone near as big as you are, isn't he?
Yes, sir, he sure is. And, you know, he's got a lot of experience behind him. And he's been showing me this, what we call the old stomp puller hold. And I aim to use that to my best advantage and maybe win some matches up here.
Well, we know that you certainly have the tremendous size and strength, and if you can utilize some of Grizzly Smith's talents and maybe your good nature, you've got to get a little angry in the ring. Did he tell you that?
Yes, sir. He said I was just being too nice in there, and he said, you know, it's every man for himself when we step in that square circle there.
Well, that's right, and certainly a lot of these wrestlers are going to try to take advantage of it. Hey, how's that old dog that had them puppies?
Well, he's doing fine. We gave all the puppies away except for one, and we kept it. And my good friends in Dallas helped me name him T-Bone. So we got a little puppy named T-Bone.
Well, Mike, it's great to have you here on Southwest Championship Wrestling. And the next time you see old Grizz, tell him hello from me.
Yes, sir, I sure will.
Mike the Big back at ringside, and with us, Gino Hernandez with a win.
Let me say something. I've put so much humiliation on Jose Lothario that now I've forced him to come back to his home of San Antonio and defend his honor. What little he's got left. He's gathered up his last little pride, because we all know he's a washed up, has-been, bald-headed, fat Mexican. He's no good for nothing, man. And he knows that I'm superior. And you know what hurts him worst of all? Is that he taught me and he raised me, and then I became his professor instead of his student. And I tell you what, he's sitting over there ignoring me, because let me tell you, Jose Lothario doesn't have the guts to get in the ring with me again. I know he doesn't. Like I've said all along, Lothario, you're washed up. You're a has-been. Eres tan gordo, viejo y pelón. What do you think about that, Blanchard? Come on, say something.
I'm a little bit stunned about it, because I didn't realize.
I intend to show all the people, whether it be San Antonio, Corpus, Austin, anywhere, that Jose Lothario is washed up, he is a has-been, and that I am the champion of Texas. That's all I've got to say.
Gino Hernandez are back at ringside, and Gino Hernandez is in the ring against Randy Brewer. And he's yelling at Jose Lothario at ringside, and you know there's some static between them. Wow. What Jose just said is, and I'm sure it is, I've never heard the man say anything but the truth. It's a head scissors by Gino Hernandez. So he's in there with Randy Brewer, the masked Gino Hernandez. As Randy Brewer with a nice move comes up. And again, pulls that hair. Gino has him with that head scissors, denying it. Again, Randy Brewer rolls out of it and comes up with a headlock. Headlock by Randy Brewer as Gino Hernandez up with that knee and an elbow as he decks Randy Brewer with that elbow into those ropes, and an elbow off the ropes. Dropping with that knee, catches him right on the head with that knee. Wants that quick count. Boy, they want Randy Brewer to nail.
Don't pull his hair, Randy, because he ain't got any.
Some of the fans here saying about Gino not having any hair.
We got the picture right here.
And Gino Hernandez just rips him down with that hair and bombs
Hey, Gino,
him.
look at your hair over here, Gino.
And Randy Brewer fighting back as this has developed into a heck of a match, a body slam. And Randy Brewer drops an elbow. Gino,
Hey, Lothario. Jose. ¿A qué recuerdo?
as Gino with a nice move, spins around and comes up with that kick. And decks Randy. It's a nice little move by Gino Hernandez. There he drops with an elbow and body presses Randy Brewer as they're battling back and forth. And a sunset flip by Randy Brewer may get him.
Hey, Gino, we got your hair over here.
As Randy Brewer bombs back on Gino Hernandez. Wheels him into the turnbuckle. And a reversal by Randy Brewer as he throws up with both knees. Is Gino Hernandez as he decks Randy Brewer as we're just about out of time here. And he comes up and comes up with his favorite hold, his headbutt, and there's a win. Gino Hernandez, a win over Randy Brewer, and he's flaunting it right in the face of Jose Lothario here at ringside. Tiger Conway Jr. against Eddie Sullivan, the Outlaws. As Tiger ducks away, the slick-moving Tiger Conway Jr. What a wrestler. His daddy was a fine veteran cagey competitor, and Tiger's just as good. He's very, very good. There's a headlock by Eddie Sullivan on Tiger Conway. Tiger with a headbutt. There's a top wrist lock by Eddie Sullivan. Trying to feel out Tiger, and he gets a feel of Tiger as Tiger whips him over in double wrist lock. Flail kicks his way out of that head scissors, and Tiger backs up. There's a headlock by Tiger Conway Jr. Oh, and he hangs on and whips Eddie down to the mat. A great Jose Lothario. Is it great to see him back in this area? I'm sure a lot of people like Johnny Valentine are starting to shake in their shoes already. As Eddie Sullivan slips a punch into Tiger Conway Jr. Again, rips a shot to the short ribs, and as Eddie Sullivan pours on the coal and has Tiger shaken up a bit as he whacks him across the nose. Boy, hit him right on the nose, and Tiger up with a foot. And he stops the charge of Eddie Sullivan as he... And a headbutt by Tiger Conway. Oh, that's a bad move. Hey, you don't hurt the Tiger. by popping his head into anything. And Tiger right back with a shot that staggers Eddie Sullivan. Hey, we've got a lot of things coming up. Jose's going to be back. He's going to be wrestling for us in the not-too-distant future. Many fans have been asking about him. It's great to have him. We've got Andre the Giant coming in after the first of the year, the first week in January. Harley Race, the world's champion, the second week in January. So Maniac Mark Lewin will be coming in and be around. So we've got a lot of action coming up for you on Southwest Championship Wrestling. So through the holiday seasons, be sure and tell your friends to tune us in, because we're going to have many of the old regulars and many new ones starting right in 1979. As Eddie Sullivan pulls Tiger off with that hair. As Eddie Sullivan ripping into that throat of Tiger Conway, hiding it from Bronco Lubitsch. Back into the corner as Eddie Sullivan up with that. And Eddie working on Tiger Conway Jr., the bombastic star from Houston, Texas. As Tiger wheels him off those ropes, catches him with a shot coming off. And Eddie Sullivan, he's doing a great job in there with a great wrestler, Tiger Conway Jr., as he watch out, boy. He's letting Tiger recover a little bit, and Tiger up with that foot. And he's into the eyes of it. As Tiger Conway Jr. pounds back. Ripping into Eddie Sullivan. Boy, and Eddie Sullivan putting up a terrific fight here as he bops Tiger Conway and has him down. Tiger shaking up in the corner across the ring from us. Bronco Lubitsch threatening Eddie Sullivan a little bit as Tiger rips a couple of shots in. And scoops him high in the air, crashing Eddie Sullivan to the mat with a body press. Tiger Conway covers. Eddie kicks his way out. Tiger. And a little short headbutt. Whoa, that staggers you. Heard that one thunk in. Body press by Tiger, but Eddie Sullivan again kicks out. Boy, and Eddie Sullivan is ripping into Tiger. I'll tell you, he's powdering into him. Oh, look at that move by Tiger Conway Jr. And a drop kick by Tiger. Climbs the ladder. And the flying headbutt of Tiger Conway Jr. decks Eddie Sullivan. And there's the bell. Oh, what a win, what a match.